Hello. So today we are going to discuss this Newton's formula for quadratic equation. It is a very important formula, and many often times questions have been asked in JEE Mains based on this formula. In 2015, a question was asked. In 2020, a question was asked. So very often the questions are asked based on this formula. So we are going to discuss what's Newton formula for quadratic equation. So suppose we have a quadratic equation if ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Suppose this is a quadratic equation and alpha comma beta are the roots of this equation, roots of the given equation. Alpha and beta are the roots. So if alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, then alpha and beta both will satisfy this equation. So we can say that a alpha square plus b alpha plus c will be equal to 0. Putting alpha in above equation. So when we put alpha, we'll get a alpha square plus b alpha plus c equals to 0. So now, sorry, if we multiply this equation, both side by alpha to the power n minus 1. So alpha to the power n minus 2 will into a alpha square plus b alpha plus c equals to 0. So what we'll be getting? We'll be getting a alpha square into alpha power n minus 2. This is alpha to the power n. Alpha into alpha power n minus 1. This is b alpha to the power n minus 1 plus c alpha to the power n minus 2 equals to 0. Now, similarly, suppose this is equation 1. Similarly, we can do this with beta also. So, similarly, because beta is also a root of this equation, so similarly, a beta to the power n plus b beta to the power n minus 1 plus c beta to the power n minus 2. This is equal to 0. This is equation 2. Suppose if we add these two equations, 1 and 2. So this is 1 plus 2. So what we'll be getting is a alpha power n plus beta to the power n. Alpha to the power n plus beta to the power n plus b alpha to the power n minus 1 plus beta to the power n minus 1 and plus c. This is alpha to the power n minus 2 plus, just a minute, this bracket, alpha to the power n minus 2 plus beta to the power n minus 2 equals to 0. So now, if we say this alpha to the power n plus beta to the power n as some Sn, suppose this is Sn equals to alpha to the power n plus beta to the power n. If there is n, power will be n. If it is n minus 1, power will be n minus 1. If it is n minus 2, power will be n minus 2. So we can say this a Sn plus b Sn minus 1 plus c Sn minus 2 equals to 0. So this is equation where we have used Sn minus 1 as Sn minus 2. So the quadratic formula for Newton's formula for quadratic equation says whenever we are given Sn equals to alpha to the power n plus beta to the power n, or minus, it can be minus also because here we have added, we can also subtract. So this will satisfy this equation. This will satisfy this equation. This is what is called the quadratic Newton's formula for quadratic equation. Okay, so this is Newton's formula for quadratic equation. Now let's see a question based on this, which was asked in JEE. So this question was asked in JEE Mains 2015. And the question says if alpha and beta with the roots of the quadratic equation x square minus 6x minus 2 equals to 0, if an, here they have said an, it can be an, it can be sn, it can be pn, whatever they have mentioned. An equals to alpha to the power n minus beta to the power n for n greater than equal to 0. So n must be greater than equal to 0, that is n must be a natural number. Then the value of this is equal to. So uh, as I told earlier that Sn or An, Sn or An, this can be alpha to the power n minus beta to the power n. So here we see the largest value of n is 10. So we can find A10. What is A10? A10 will be alpha to the power 10 minus beta to the power 10. And if we substitute this in place of x square, A10, first we substitute n so that you may not be confused. This is, we have to substitute in place of x square, we have to substitute an. In place of x, we have to substitute an minus 1. And in place of, with 2, we have to substitute an minus 2. So this will be an minus 6, an minus 1, and this is minus 2 equals to 0. So now if we put the value of n equals to 10, so when n equals to 10, we can say this is A10 minus 6, A9, this is A9, and here also, here we have to put twice of an minus 2, twice of an minus 2 equals to 0. So minus twice of, this will be n minus 2, 10 minus 2 is 8 equals to 0. So now what we have to find is A10 minus twice of A8. So A10 minus twice of A8, we can take this 6A9 on the right side. This will be A10 minus twice of A8 equals to 6 times of A9. So we can bring this twice of A9 below. It can be written as 2 into 3 A9. 2A9 we can bring in the denominator. A10 minus twice A8 divided by twice A9. This will be 3. So the correct answer will be option A, 3. I hope you have understood this. Okay, thank you so much.